friends, and welcome to the Breakfast Club. Here we are on April the 7th, 2 days away from seeing my buddy Hadi. April the 7th, and Hadi is back in the house. Welcome back, Hadi. Woo! Hadi is back in the house. Welcome, everybody. I hope you had a great weekend. My face is feeling pretty good today. I'm getting a little bit of slur in there, but we're not even at 2 weeks yet, and I think it's coming back pretty good. So, anybody ever gets Bell's palsy, a great thing to do is the acupuncture. I'm not crazy about the steroids. The ringing in my ears is still crazy from coming off them like so quickly. But you get the steroids, you get the antivirals, you get the red light therapy, you get the zapper, the acupuncture with the little zappy bits. Amazing. I don't know which one it was, but hey, do all of them. Massage, everything you got. And it'll slowly start to come back again. So I'm feeling a lot better today, which is great. But as you can tell, there's still some slur in there. So if I can get this done before my date with Hadi this week in Toronto, that would be you'll just have to put up with me looking like this, Hadi. Anyway, let's get into the charts here. Let's see what we got. Let's see. Oh, I gotta turn off my sound here, otherwise all we're gonna hear is me, her hair. I love her little hair commercial. They look at my hair. I'm really advertising. I'm not a hair guy commercial for sure. Anyway, let's get started here. So let's look at the start from the daily chart here and work our way back. What kind of fiasco are we running into here? So, as my friend Derek has already pointed out, we ran out a low. We've gapped down on Sunday, ran out a low, and we've come back into this monthly low here. Okay. So the question now remains is, are we going to fill this gap like you see here? See how we gap down, come back and fill the gap? So we're going to come back, fill this gap, and then where do we head out from there? I know we're all looking for this grand run higher, like the regime has decided to suddenly take off all the tariffs and all the damage that can do and all that stuff for the economy, and the fact that the world is now saying screw that, and they're all doing retaliatory stuff, retaliatory tariffs. It's a mess, and then the markets are reflecting that clearly. If we get another 5% drop in the market today, that'll be the worst day in I don't know how many months, how many years there's been a drop like that. So anyway, there's a price leg is completed right to here. So if you take this drop down and return back to a specific level, if you wanted a price leg to finish off here and it didn't quite finish there on Friday, that we get at least a return to that level. So that level, that data point's hit. So you're looking at 330. What's the low on that candle? 325. Oh, I think I was doing a 325. That'll bring us right back in, at least to the almost a fill of that. So I would expect to see a fill of the gap this morning. on the hourly wise. We've broken market structure to the upside. We've come back, we've tapped it, and we're looking for continuation. So far on the hourly, we have a change in direction. And so I do like this. If we can keep this candle and this small area here on the hourly as a support level, I'd like to see that continue pushing higher. I like that we've bounced off the top of it, just start headed higher. But we have filled that fair value gap. No gap above that level. I'm just doing some personal thoughts on this from an hourly perspective. Well, it did hold short. So the high in this candle is 960 and the low in this candle is 960. So it did fill it. We have a nice reaction off of that. So you definitely don't want to see it come back down here, or at least half that wick. Half the wick will give you the top of that candle one more time, and then we'll continue marching higher. So let's get down to these lower time frames and start filling up our little boxes. This was an hourly chart. This is a 15. Level I was just calling this morning, right here. We just hit that level. Bodies have respected it at the 175 level, or 178 level, I think I called it for. Wicks did a little bit of damage, but the bodies are respecting that level, so I'm expecting a return back into this 15-minute fair value gap now. I want to see it just tapped. Ideally, you don't want to see it fill in. Now that we've got a run above this high, you have to use this candle here. But you want to see this stay open. This is going to go higher. You want to see no more than, like, there's your institutional order flow entry drill for continuation to the upside. If this comes down to 1793, that's the graded response you hear me talk about every morning. That graded response right there from 1793. Right there. Now you want to see it react off there and go higher. The more it comes down into here, the more I'm looking for a return back into that level. So I want to see that level right there start reacting off and going higher. Let's get down to the 1 minute. Sorry, we'll put this back on the hourly. Minimize that. Get over here. Open this up and start getting back to our regularly scheduled programs of, where's the 8:30? 8:30 right there. And we affectionately call that our Hadi 8:30. And welcome back again, Hadi. It's good to see you. He had a great time on his vacation. Awesome, I think was the word he mentioned. So I like to hear that. People enjoying themselves, enjoying their life. what I affectionately call the abs candle. Then the 4 a.m. And the little open range from the high to the low, the midnight candle, and the Monday. That should cover it. So that will put us right in here. If we tap that, look for a return back inside the range. We want to see it supported off this guy here, and it is. We close below here. The carrot will move to down here. Okay, so carrot will go down to this little spot right here. Immediate rebalance right here. Little breaker takes out that low in there. This little imbalance right here. Just tapping it right there. Now you want to see it react off here and go higher. Because if we pop through here on the hourly, then where are we running back to? Way down here. There's a little spot down here. So that the bottom half puts us right in the meat of the carrot. You want to see a reaction off of here somehow. If they run through it, we wait and see how it closes. There's the meat of the carrot. I want to see a reaction off of that. Good morning, Adi. Nice to see you all. Campione. Abs, good morning. Just finished watching your Bitcoin trade. Well done. Thank you very much. Yeah, it was I've got like TPM models now. I call them the TPM model 1, 2, and 3. So your take profit, there's 4 of them actually. So there's 4 take profit models you can use once you're in a trade. And it goes from basic to more advanced. So it's up to you which one you like. If you like them, you can use them. They're, I like the abbreviation. It really works as a paramedic for me. Everything was abbreviated. Just because we probably can't spell too well. And a lot of medical words have long, huge spellings. So we went with abbreviations on everything. This is delicious and nutritious. I want to see this keep marching higher now. There you go. Oh yeah, I'm in this stress-free right now. Okay, I'm out. Just came out. I just chased that sucker all the way up to here and it got out. All right. Right in the meat of the carrot we're looking for. Nice little run back up to the premium box to box trading. Have a nice day. I know it's a small little run, but it was a nice little quick $100, $120. Let's get into the rest of the assessment, shall we? Talk about the rest of the charts. I know nobody really says whether or not there's other charts they go over really are helpful or whether or not they really use them. But I feel like I just want to show this to everybody every day that it's not specific to NASDAQ. It's not specific to the industries or futures markets. That what we're showing you guys is universal. It is literally universal. You can use it on anything that produces charts and sells in the exchanges. So anyway, we're looking for a closure of this one, and we're looking for a closure of Dow Jones right now. That's the upside objective for this morning. Natural gas. Trying to hold on to old highs. The rally gaps filled. You want those to hold. If they just did a little wick below them, I don't care. I just want to see it start getting back up into here because I have a lot of that stock I want to get out of. Copper hit our downside objective we were looking for, and it's froze on that right now. So we'll see how that acts at the open. Oh, it's already at the open. How we're gonna play on that today. I want to see where that closes. I want to see if we take out these lows below us and then start to march back into that range, or we're just going to keep plummeting down. There's a ton of liquidity down here at 7 66. So there's lots more liquidity below us. Real estate's on a dive. TSX is on the dive. Gold futures, we've got a nice little pump right here. And now I want to see if this level here holds. And I'll talk about that in a second when I get to gold. HNC making new lows. Oh, I don't even care about Goliath anymore. I'm out of that one. Wheat. Still waiting for that dark side of the bottom of that wheat market. That upside, we want to see if that holds. And we take out the final lows down here at 51.42. We've hit the sticks we're looking for in soybeans. We finally hit that on Friday. And now I want to see how we act inside those little sticks. I want to see if we get a reaction off of here and start to drive back higher, or whether or not we just pop back up into 993 and then go lower. Sugar. I expect to see sugar roll over and come lower now. If we trade back above this candle's high on a close, then we're coming back into the range, and I'm looking for 1950 for sugar, somewhere up around there. And coffee, where's coffee gone? We're saying watch here for coffee. So that's our downside objective I put in there for coffee. And the cattle didn't quite make our new high. We have equal highs now. We're closed below this level. We come back into this level. I'm looking for a run back down to this discount box here. So today, if we see a little pump up, wick into this level, and then roll over and come back down deeper, look for a run down into the discount portion of that range. Cocoa. I want to see cocoa start pushing higher now, start getting through this level, find support at that, clean out a premium level here, and then start taking out these relative equal highs above you, and then start pushing higher for cocoa. Corn, don't really care about corn. Corn's flat. Little piggies are still in the barn, or have they broken out somewhere that I'm not aware of? No. They've done that before. Okay, crude oil. I was looking at this one on the weekend too. $59. Who would have thought oil would be down that low again, eh? On the hourly level, anybody know how to get this off of here again? Remind me about how I get those off of there. Symbol, I think he said. Electronic hours, background. Yes. Apply to all. So we just had our return to our expected level here on the oil. See how our body breaks above it, comes back in. Your perfect entry is at 60.12. And looking for this gap to fill above you here now. This is taking out the high. What you want to see now is a fair value gap form above here, above that level, right there. The next hourly candle, the 9:30, let's go into the 9 to 9:30, and then the 10 continuation on the upside. I don't want to see this roll all the way over and come all the way back down into here again. But prepare yourself for some sort of reversal going on here now. So you get down to these 1 minute charts and start looking for these imbalances to get taken out and deeper into the range. So if we're looking for a return back into a fill of this, like a rebalancing of this upward candle here right now, ideally what you want to see is a body close above that level, a fair value gap form in the next hour, and a tap to continue on the upside. You want to see that fair value gap stay open. That is what I would like to see. Let's look at gold. Looking at gold, looking at gold. A couple of little trades in gold this weekend. Get those off there. So in gold, if you're into gold, oof, we got some dizzy spells here. Excuse me. There's a lot going on in here. On a 15-minute chart. You got to close above 3,056 if you want this to go higher. Downside, you've got more downside in here. You want this consequent encroachment of the second one to hold. So you're going to see it get above here. Wait for market structure break and keep pushing higher. Then you look for something like this to the upside. Bitcoin. Mark these out on your charts. So if you're a Bitcoin trader, Look at these levels. Charts. 5-minute charts. Upside objective for now. Put you anywhere inside there. I want to see this one get back down into this level here. NVIDIA, we still want NVIDIA to get down into the $80 range. Who would have thought NVIDIA would be from up near the 160s and half of its stock value? Get down there, hey? Mosaic, look at that. Broke this little high here. You wanted to see it come back and tap that before all this tariff crap, and then all of a sudden, boom. We have a drop down below these lows, so we're looking for this to get quite low now. I'm waiting for a reversal to show up before you even think about entering any of that stuff. Invesco. If is it Peter? I can't remember if it was Peter or Gal or something is in this. Caught this really nice. If you're still in that, congrats. United Airlines. Oh, Russell must be just giggling to himself when he sees where it's come from to where it's at now. After years of holding it, can you imagine holding that still and thinking you haven't even doubled your money now? You bought it at 33 and you're up 3 times your money, and now you're down to, this is the part where you start to go, I expect to see it return to its glory days, right? When you start looking up back up here, and you start saying, you get into that, oh, we're going to hold this now. I look at this and I go, and I've seen people do this. I've seen a guy take pot stock back. Remember when pot stock was a big thing? He was up $750,000, and he'd bought the stock at like a $1.80 something, and it was unbelievable. And it was like $15 or something like that. And I'm like, pay yourself. He goes, no, I'm waiting for the $1 million payday. I'm like, no, pay yourself, man. And he didn't. And it started coming back down. And then he got to that point where you marry the trade, and all signs are saying, look, man, it's going lower. And he's like, no, pot's going to be a huge thing. He bought into the whole sentiment on it. And it crashed. And it got to $2.19, I think it was. And I said to the guy, dude, take your money out, make yourself a couple of grand, 20 grand or something like that, and at least learn your lesson. He's like, no, it'll turn around. I was like, yeah, that's death thinking. When you've given away $700,000 plus and you're watching it plummet and you marry it in hopes that it will trade or change its direction, you've got to have a sell point. You've got to have a point where you say, I'm done. I'll take the loss and I'm done. And actually, it's not even a loss. You still make money. And that stock, I don't even know if that stock's even around anymore. So I hope he took his money at least. Otherwise, he lost everything. Anyway, my point is find yourself your exit point and stick with it. Don't marry a trade. There's plenty of other options out there. Plenty of other options, and many more opportunities coming your way if you know what you're looking for. So Disney, remember we looked at Disney and making another price leg down. That was the big fear that we'd see another price leg down. Holy crap, Friday, talk about Thursday, Friday, it just collapsed on us, right? So took out the lows. We're looking for this level here, and look where the pre-market is already, right on that level. So price leg completed, and now it's a wait and see, because if this continues to go to crap, so Craig, if you're in Disney, you can pick up a sweet deal in Disney right now, but you got to ask yourself, is this potentially... That's why you wait for an opportunity. Like, look at these equal lows down here. $78. So I'd be like, buy you some Disney around 78 bucks. It pays a 50-cent dividend quarterly. It's $1.50. So anyway, I wouldn't mind picking up Disney at that'll swing low. But again, you have to wait for a 1 hour or a daily chart to show you the reversal. Like, you want to see this kind of thing. Trade back into it and then catch it all the way higher. Trying to just buy the lows and hope that there's expecting, with all this uncertainty going on and lack of tourism and all that stuff going on down in the States right now. I'm not sure if this was be the best idea to take that, but who knows? That's up to you guys. Ford, we're still expecting Ford. Ford has done some really nifty techniques to try and keep their stock prices up. Look at this. Now we're looking for this level right here in Stellantis. That's Dodge. They're in a European market as well as a American market. And look, $8.99, 71 cents. So I want to get right here around this level. It'd be great. And then I'm just looking for a simple little reversal to pick up, to go higher. This may drop even lower than this yet. So I'm still watching Ford to get down into this level, this monthly low. See if we can't pick that up for a skookum deal. Same down here. All the banks still in the tanks. The tanks of the banks and the banks and the tanks. I got really nothing to say about banks right now. I think they still got some more downside. I'm still expecting more downside on them. I haven't really, I might have to sit down here and just kind of chop them up one day and have a look, see which one's giving us a buy opportunity, but I don't see anything in there right now. Right into that little imbalance down here. Okay. ESPN. Sound is a pound. Okay, so the pound is taking a little reversal here. Just shy of entering into it short there. Body trades below this level here and here. So I like to expect to see this hour to end, come back into this consolidation for a CAM model 1 entry for a continuation on the downside. And then I'd be looking for something like I'll be looking for something like that on the daily. For downside in pound. You want to see this level here first. See if this holds. If you lose that, then look for this. If the American dollar, now that it's hit this low here, this downside box we were looking for, if you get this nice reaction off of this, which we have in the last couple of days, we hit that on Wednesday, Thursday last week. We start getting back through this level at 102, 103.32 on a close. 103.78 on a close, then start looking for these highs, start finding support to come back up higher. If we don't, if we find that this little cluster of candles here holds price and this we do not get a break above here, obviously we're looking for another run back down below these lows, and we have a nice little pool of liquidity sitting down here below 99.91, which should push everything else back higher. We get back above this box right here in pound. I'm looking for this to go higher. We can get above that level. Euro, I like this for support right now. Euro being stronger of the two. I'd like to see that start marching back up through, you can get through 109.81 on a close, look for higher prices and look for 109.98 Canadian dollar. Look at that cheese grater. Where we close today is important. On or above that level would not be good. Japanese yen's finally eaten up all of that upside objective we were looking for. So if we can get back through here now, look for, go for it, yen. Get on up. Let's see, get all the way up there. From the beginning, we've caught this one right from the beginning of the year too. So it's silver. That's the discount box. Our extreme premium box. Look, you can't ask for more precision on that. Like, holy crap. Premium, short-term discount, then the discount. Crazy accuracy. Crazy accuracy, my friends. All right. And meanwhile, back at the ranch, the carrot has still been skewered. We got another 14 minutes. I'll be right back. Right back. Go check out this shirt. I painted my wife this Easter card, and she liked it so much she got to put on a shirt for me. That was kind of cute. Anyway, where are we at here? Let's say hello to everybody. Where are we at? Where are we at? Oh, yes, our friend Hadi is back in town. Good morning, Derek. At one point you mentioned you'd need to be trading 12 lots to do all the partials. You can always trade portions of one Bitcoin. Yeah. I don't think you can actually trade it like that on here though. That's an interesting question, Campione. I think when you're in here and you're trading this, you're still buying 6 lots or whatever, and you're still kind of partial. You're taking one out at a time. I don't think you can do micros in here because it's not a micro Bitcoin. So you can only go one lot at a time. And I know you can split Bitcoin itself into different, I hate these tags. you can take Bitcoin itself and fracture it down into these micro Bitcoins. I know that, but when you're trading Bitcoin on here, when I was saying you needed 12 lots, I needed it for those 12 different levels that we could have scaled that out at. Like always pay yourself. You would have been out of your trade a long time ago. I was just dragging it down using that Model 3 method. And yeah, it kind of I think I don't even remember where the heck those trades were in here now. Where's that trade? Oh yeah, we got out here. We caught it from up here somewhere. Got it out here. So this is I can't remember where the hell that was. Here to here. So as soon as you see that reversal, we got out of there. It was in here, and then it kept going lower. So you can catch that short. You can continue catching that short again once you've traded through that specific level. We've got that market structure shift here. Trade back into the market structure shift. You could have got short there. So this was kind of a interesting trade. But so yeah, that's what I meant by that. You'd have to put a lots on there to get all 12 of those levels that we were pointing out on a 5-minute chart. So I'm looking for these lows to get taken out again now. Looking for a run back into our 6 a.m. candle and right there. So carrot's going to go right here. Bus is coming. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Sweet Asian dude. I haven't seen you before. Welcome, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Everybody say hello to Sweet Asian dude. I like your moniker. It's good. Russell, good morning. Megs. Wake up, Maggie. I think I got me some trades for you. I don't know why it's going to be like a routine for me every morning, singing to Sweet Maggie May. Many of these blue chip stocks will recover. It will be a buying opportunity for sure, Russell. Good morning, Ali. Craig, good morning. Russell, please look at gold on a 15-minute. It looks bullish to me right now. What do you think? On the gold 15-minute, he says. Yeah, gold is flat right now. You got to get above here, Russell, on a close to start getting more hot to trot on that. It's not getting a nice kick out of here on a 15-minute chart for me. So I do like the fact that this is holding price right now in this order block. This mean threshold is holding. I do like that. So you want to see this inside this small range right now. You want to see this premium portion right here at 306 get taken. So you want to see market structure shift. Use this for support to start coming back higher. So I don't see an absolute getting what I want out of it kind of deal. So it's not moving the way I want it to move. So I'd say no, not right now. Look, okay, Disney is going to continue going down. Bookings are down. Competition is kicking their ass. What is your objective for indices? How long does this correction last? I believe there should be a reason for the correction, and here it is. But how? Understand definite reversal. Ali, my question to you is, do you really care how long it lasts? Unless you've got stocks in there, I get it. But if you can buy and sell stocks in either direction, or buy and sell like we're trading, it doesn't matter. The more volatility in the market, the better it is for us. It just gives us more opportunities to get in here. I do understand if you got 401k plans and all that kind of stuff, that it's, you know, killing your retirement plans early anyway. But in terms of volatility, I don't care which direction it goes in. I don't, because you're going to make money. And if you see deep down in some of these opportunities later on, if you start to see daily reversals, then I'd start to say, I'm starting to see that there's a potential. And if you look at time and price on the monthly chart, if this doesn't pick up soon and start reversing into the seasonal tendency into May, then we could see this all the way into July. Hit our carrot right here. We could see this right down into July, August, right? And then September, October reverse. So now we've taken out that low. You've got a reversal right here. We've hit our carrot. Got to get a body above here, not just tap this and keep coming lower. You know, we still have a boatload of Canadian Gulf packages coming in the next several weeks. So the golfers haven't let the Canada-US thing bother them too much. So that's great. I know down in Maine, the bookings in Maine have been hammered, absolutely hammered. So I'm glad you guys are doing okay. I don't think Canadians have much of a problem visiting the United States. It's the horror stories. All you need is a couple of news reports on Canadians getting stuck in detention centers for weeks on end, treated like criminals. And it may be a very minute number, but trust me, we're all hearing about it. In Canada's, we're a friendly bunch. So when we hear that our neighbors are locking us up down there, you get a very visceral response from Canadians. They're like, well, I'm not going there. It's like when we kept hearing about Mexico, going on vacation to Mexico. And, you know, you'd hear about some tourist got killed in a Mexican all-inclusive. You're like, we're not going to all-inclusives. And then you find out that it was some stupid drug deal or something like that went wrong, and they came in and took him out. But we all heard about it. And Canadians react quite viscerally to that whole treat us like shit when we go, okay, yeah, I'll remember that. I saw this video the other day of this guy talking about the great Canadian beaver. And he was talking about how the Russians were they blew up this beaver. They blew up this, apparently it was a true story. I don't know. The way this guy described it was quite hilarious. He talked about that the Russians had gone in and blown up this beaver dam to remove this beaver from this area because they wanted to put housing in there and stuff. So they had kept all these trees located in the area where they would, beautify it, and the beaver went in and chewed down every tree. They just flattened it out. You see all these trees lying flat, and then the beaver had pooped throughout the whole area. And he says, Canadians, like beavers, we never forget. It's like, oh man, that's hilarious. And then he goes into this long tirade about how upset Canadians get when you go against them, when you're mean to them. They just go, yeah, okay, that's okay. And they get this whole we won't forget. Anyway, it was funny. I guess you had to see it. All right, so if we close below this, we close below this level here. The 6 a.m. candles are a little objective we hit there. Nice. Now I want to see abs as the ab 6, the 6-pack of abs. That's what that showed. Now be futurely called the 6-pack of abs. I want to see that hold now. Or we're going to start digging into this more. More Mondays. I like that little tap off there now. Start marching higher. See if we can start getting back up above right here. Or not. We just came back into this imbalance here. This breaker. And we're going lower. Looking for 16,800 to 16,817. 800 to 817. So you're coming right into this little area here. The midnight open. Look for the midnight open. You still have okay, politics is politics, but don't touch golf. I agree. Did you do crude oil yet? Getting here late. Been crude all along this morning. Yeah, I did crude. Good morning, Steve. Good morning, Lambo. I've not heard that or believe it. That's odd. Got a nice 5-minute inversion. We'll wait to macro time. Yeah. The problem with these social media 30-second reels that you see is you get one snippet of one person's opinion, and whether or not you buy into it or not, or whether or not you're influenced by it, they're there. They're just mind viruses that are pumped out there constantly. And it's a shame that they buy into it. But here I am repeating it though, hey. Just as bad. Just as bad repeating it. Good morning. Is it Steve-O? Good morning. Russell got a white macro sound bites. So yeah, that's all they are. Just clickbait. And I look at these people and I go, I don't even know you. I don't know the context behind this. I just like the beaver guy. He was quite funny. But I don't take that crap as a gospel. But I tell you, there's so many people who are affected by that. Like, yeah, I don't want to go down there. And you hear about these, and then it's like somebody has a friend who was down there, and it suddenly becomes like, whoa, whoa, whoa. How do we know this is true? Well, my friend, had this girl who went down there, and she got in a detention center. And they wouldn't let her out, even though she was tourist. She had perfect legal right to be there. I was like, oh God, whatever. Unless it was the person themselves, and even that you take with a grain of salt. Why did they detain you? Was it the pocket full of marijuana you had in your pocket? Or what was it? There's the midnight candle. All right. So what we're looking for here. See this one, that one hourly candle? You want to see it freeze right on here. You start to eat through that, look for that little box below you here. And if you get through that, look for these equal lows. All right, so looking for this level here at 705. Maybe come back to that midnight open candle, roll over, and then start coming back down lower. So, morning, Shepard. Looking for this next level down here, right around the bottom of this imbalance here, or this midnight open range. Let's see if we get the fill of the midnight open range. Let's see what kind of reaction you get off that. Oh, you're out of here? Right. Hit the carrot. See what kind of reaction we get off of here now. I'm out at that trade. I got out just before there, actually. Just about here. So I want to see if we trade back through this first presentation. Hit that carrot. All right, so now I'm going to sideline this guy here for a second because I want to see if this holds now. And we start getting a reaction back up inside here. And if this is what we're doing today, is just hunting internal range liquidity in hourly candles, I'm game for that. Right there. So at the 4 a.m. candle, bounce off at 4 a.m. and start marching higher. Or not. Mean threshold next. 647. Wait to see what this closes right now. We've finally done our little wick down into here. That's all filled. Do we get a nice little pump out of here now? Watch this little guy here and that guy right there. This feels like she wanna go higher. There's the macro beginning now, or shortly. We literally closed above it. Come back in and give it a tap. See if we go higher from here. Get above the first presentation. Come back, find some support at that. I'd like to see that start coming higher from there. See where we stop the next 10 seconds. We stop above here or below here. Nice. Let's go. Stress-free now. I'm right in off of here, so I'm stress-free now. And we're letting this baby ride. Does anyone know how often the Venom model occurs? I don't know anything about Venom. That's probably one of Michael's last videos I haven't looked at, but Darren, look at the hourly chart. Just hit inversion pivot, get hourly. Yeah, that's what we're looking for over here, Hadi. That little inversion, that little discount box, and now I'm looking for a retracement off of here. That's what I get short or long off of here. And now I'm going to model 3. Take profit model 3. for TPM3. So I'm just going to let this ride now, and I'm going to wait for a reversal, and then I'll close that trade out. And I'm going to try and sit on the sidelines, even though I'm up like tons of money here. I'm going to, now that I'm in a break even, actually I'm above break even now, and I'm still sitting. If that comes all the way back here, I've just given up a ton of profit, but the fair value gap's right here. I want to see this now that we've traded a body above this. I want to see this mean threshold be the last thing that holds. That would be awesome if that stayed open right there and just started marching higher like that. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, I'm going to make sure my profit's way up there. So now stop loss goes to below this one here. Mean threshold. I've only got one lot on this, so I don't have I have nothing to manage this from the back end or from the front end other than just stick with it. I want to see that one. There you go. There's a new fair value gap there. I want to see that one continue marching higher. If I close below there, I close the trade out. Model 3 completed. This is the kind of support you want to see off the here. I like that. Keep marching. Keep marching higher. Looking for right there. Watch the video on Venom. He explains how rare it is. Oh man, son, should stay longer. Could you show the full ticker for this one? That whole thing, you mean? Is that what you're trying to, you want me to show you? I've got a new one right here. Should stay. Could you show the full ticker for MNDQ? Your girl keeps calling. Yo, girl keeps calling. I like that. All right, so oops, we've hit our premium box. If you're boxing with me here, pay yourself here. I'm just trailing my stop loss up. I'm using Model 3 here like I showed you in the video this weekend. I'm using a Model 3 on this, so I'm hoping that this I can run this up for hundreds and hundreds of more just using that 3. So here's a pay yourself moment. So here's the next fair value gap. You want to see stay open. I don't want to see that push harder through here. I don't want to see a retracement all the way back down into here. And the next box for me is up here. HID's 830. That's a nice upside objective there. We have a small little imbalance right here. MNDQ. Can you show the full ticker for MNDQ? MNDQ. Which one's MNDQ? Premium box sitting up here. MNDQ. I don't think I have an MNDQ in here. MNDQ. There's no MNDQ. No, there's no MNDQ. So I can't show you. I don't know what one you're talking about. So now we've hit the top of that box. So I'm right in here. I want to see this candle and this candle hold price and start marching higher. So now I'm looking for relative equal highs. Typically I'd be taking my trade off here. I'd be moving to the sidelines, but I'm just going to use this Model 3 here and see how far I can get. Because this is going to try and teach me how to hold on to a trade. The Model 3 will teach you how to hold on to a trade a lot longer. And so far I am blowing my regular day trades out of the water here on a nice perfect reversal here. This little reversal right here, I got in right there, and we're like right away you get into break even. You got this little market structure shift right here above, come back inside market structure, continue marching up higher. Premium array is gone, like the ultimate highest premium array is right there. Now, if we find some support off of this, I want to see these take out these equal highs, and I want to see a fair value gap form up here. First one that forms above that level. So through the carrot, it closed above, give it a little tap. Now that's a nice A+ setup. Go. I want to see that just leave from there. Create a fair value gap right here. Leave a small piece open. Or if you come back and tap that, then leave. It's on a 58 candle, so tiny little fair value gap there. So let's see if that stays open. Carrot is hit. Now, our next upside objective was 390, wasn't it? 390. Right there. That's my upside. Shishkabibble. So stop loss is sitting now just below this level. We've got that close below there. I'm out. Now I've got another one forming right above me here. So stop loss will move to here. I don't want to see this one get taken out. Because now they've taken out these highs, the chances of a reversal is what I'm looking for right here. We wanted to see a fair value gap form above here. Like that. That's awesome. It's unbelievable. This is the answer, Hadi. You want to hold on to trades longer? Go to a Model 3 setup. Do a Model 3 trade. Hold. It's 8 o'clock. Watch here. Wow. Okay, we're going to keep riding this up. Look at the 5-minute. Very nice setup is coming for a long if close above the 5-minute. Need to watch it. Hopefully close that relative regular trading hour gap. Oh shit, yeah, that'd be awesome. Regular trading hour gap. I'm looking for 390 and it's coming up for 517. 518. Shit. Okay. Let's see if that comes back through here. I'm just sitting right there. That looks like it's coming to tag me out. Done. Out of the trade. So from here to there, I'm out. I didn't even want to see a wick come through that. So if that reverses now and goes back up, this is the psych. You hear me talk about the psych candle. This is the one that really starts to mess with your head because you see this big down candle now. Now all I want to see is see if this one closes below here. The next 22 seconds. That's enough to come back and get me out. But that's a nice little run. From there to there. How many handles was that? I got in right off of this guy here. So 735 to 212. That's almost 500 handles right there. Oh, I've never had a 500 handle day. So now you've traded through it, closed below it, coming back inside it, looking for a short now. Now I'm not actually taking a short off here because I want to see if this holds. It doesn't. So I want to see this one give way now. That little imbalance is given way. This little imbalance is given away. So now I want to see if it runs back down into this range here. If we take out this candle on a close, its mean threshold, look for a deeper dive into here. If we get back above that level again, find some support at it, you can see a continuation on the upside. Mean threshold. If you pull your fib tool from here to here, %off from trade entry reversal. Wait and see, man. Wait and see. Come up for 10 o'clock now. This is 9-10 turn. 9-10 turn. You've taken out some old highs here. Not quite filled the gap up yet. So maybe you see a little pop up into here at that 390 level I'm looking for. 390 puts you right in here for the carrot. Hit the carrot, and then how we act inside that carrot, off that carrot, is important for me. I want to see if we start marching higher or my bad. I think it was M and Q. My trading views display different prices. Are you on the regular? Yo, girl keeps calling. Are you using the regular futures or the actual mini futures? We're on the micros. You're blowing yourself. Beautiful reversal. Look at the 5-minute, Darren. Very nice setup, coming for a long close. Need to watch it close. My upside target, very nice hold, Darren. Hold. Hello, Darren. Fine looking trade. Thank you, Pablo. Look at this. This could be a huge run up higher now. Are you watching this? Where's the 5-minute here? Look at that upside box. Are you guys seeing this? Where does this put us? Where does this put us, my friends? Oops. That puts us right near a D's 830. We're getting up to this upside objective up here. So I'm going to say right there. You can get up in there. This will put you into 17,520 is the fill of the regular trading hour gap. 17,520. That's our next upside objective right there on the carrot. If we do a if we trade through these two levels here on a close, I'm going to use a model 1, take profit model 1 inside this range. Okay, I'm stress-free again here. I'll get a long rate off of here. So my long ended here, right? It shows me that get back in sync with the market, I need to be back in here. So I'm back in that one. So it's almost like continuing that trade on the way I left it, right? So we have a market or a change in direction. So it tells me I'm out of that long trade. And as soon as it trades a body back through here and you get back in sync with it, back onto that level again, I went long here and now I'm catching that for the 5. Now it's like ridiculous. What? Oh, they opened that sucker right up. Bastards. I started chasing it up here, and as soon as I chased it up, I was like way behind this, and all of a sudden it just closed out my trade. Shitballs. That would have been a nice little, like I just, as soon as it grabbed here, I was like, oh, I'll move that up. And I was like here, and price was here, and it just suddenly closed me out. But anyway, that's unbelievable run today. So that's the next price leg higher. Look for the carrot. Come get you some carrot. Yeah, that just raced right up there, man. I don't think I've made that kind of profitable day on a Monday in a long time. That's a good one. So let's see if this price leg continues, finishes up right here. Hit the carrot. And we can end this scene right here. And there you have it, my friends. There you have it. A beautiful, beautiful morning trade. That's my week done. Price leg completed, leg terminus. Carrot is hit multiple times. You saw an opportunity to get long here, get out here using Model 3, then get back in and run to the next price leg. So if we're going even higher now, look for HIDSIGHT 830 up here at 139. Shish kabibble. And if you continue to use the Model 3 method from here again, you'd be moved to here, here, here. So you'd be just sitting below this one here, and you're waiting for our next Model 3. So HID's 830s up here. Price leg's completed, done and dusted. Well done. I'm finished for the day. Yeah, me too, man. Me too. I'm done for the week, I think. I've more than made my my daily hauls for the next 5 days off that one trade. Hit that little tiny box above us. Look at that. How delicious that. So if you're using Model 3 again, you're sitting just below here, and you wait, you want to see this create a fair value gap so you can move in just below here. And again, if you're using your Model 4, four bangers right there. So if you're doing a 4-banger, that's as soon as you get to 1 right there, pay yourself, move your stop loss to break even. It hits 2, hit your 2 right there, right on the money, move your stop loss to number 1 and take a profit. As soon as it gets to 3 right there, you pay yourself, move your stop loss to 2. As soon as it hits 4 right there, now you're done. You close your trade off there. And you're done. Look at that. Jeepers creepers. That's over 1,000 handle return today. That's a 1,600 handle day right there. Have you guys caught 1,600 handles today? I'll give it to you right up there at 8:30. HID's 8:30. Hot diggity damn, from 8:30 to 8:30. You keep trading like this, you guys, you're going to be like masterful. You're going to make too much money. The government's going to come for you and say, hey, you got lots of major taxes to pay. And yet we still have more upside, you say. Look at this run right through that. Where are we headed next? Week, the 4-hour fair value gap above you. See how you're still, if you're using the Model 3, you're still in this, still in this, still in this. You want that one there. So you're moving your stop loss. You want to see that one form now, so you can be right below here. And then when that one forms, you want to be just below here. And you're looking for, obviously, the next mean. So you go from one to the other. And that is a crazy return on the day. Love it. Do you have a video how you is 8:30, or do you just use it as a 10 a.m. reversal target? That's crazy, over 200 points on a 1-minute bar. Insane. Gotta love it. Dal, I don't have a video about that, but I use it as a sensitive level. Yeah, it's a very important level. And if you look right here, Dal, look for not only the 830 sensitivity, look at this right here. That's the 830 fair value gap. Oops, sorry, right there. The 830 fair value gap that goes from there to there. And watch when I draw this one out. It puts you right in the premium box. Tap the box and leave. It didn't hit his 830, but it hit the box, the premium box. You traded through it, broke the high, come back to it, give it a little kiss, didn't quite tap the 830 open, and then kept going higher. Delish. Delicious. So now you've got reversal. Closed that long trade from here to here is done right there. As soon as it trades through that, you go, I'm out. So before it comes to here and takes your stop loss, you're out. It's just about to take the stop. So now we've got a reverse direction coming happening here. Ooh. Now what you want to see is the next one taken on the downside. And remember, we have not been able to get in on this one yet, and you have had no institutional order flow entry drill off of this SIBI. We've got this order block taken. Now I'm looking for this order block all the way back up into its body here to go short. I'm done my live trades for the day. I've made my money for the week. So I am looking for just some demo trades here in front of you guys. So below it, tap it, go shorter, and that's on a 21 candle. So we can just kind of scale in some trades here. I'm going to see it run right back to this high here, right there. So I'll scale one in there. That was a bit of a lag. Now I don't want to see it come back up into that level again. I want to see it. I'm just going to go into zero stress trade. So it takes out that little low there, go to a zero stress trade, and now just kind of watching this looking for a deeper run in here. So this is going to be a model 1 trade. So 50%, you take off half your trade and then move to break even. If I can hit 62%, you can take another percentage off, but I'm just going to manage it from the back end. So this is kind of like a modified model 1 trade. I take profit model. As soon as that hits, I'm going to sit just above the mean threshold there. So we're looking at, as soon as it hits 62, you'd move to 50. And you'd scale out a portion there. So let's do our little scale out stuff here. There's one. You scale that out there. Move to break even, plus 50% now. So we're sitting at 50. If it hits 62% or 70%, we'll go to 62. There's 60. Now I'll go to 62%. Now if I can get to a 75%, I'll take 7, and then I'll move to 70. So you'd scale out here, piece here. This is the Model 1, remember? And if we can just run to, and you got to be quick with this one because it just snaps down there. You got to get to 70% real quick. Comes back and takes me out at 62. I'm all right with that. There's 70%. So you quickly get to 60 or 70% now. You'd scale out a portion there if you could. And if it gets to 79, right, come on, do it. Do it. Come on. Come on. Give it a kiss. There's 79. So I'll move to 75. I'm out. Done. So there's 79, but that's all the way down there. That's a scaling out of a Model 1 trade. Okay. That's a model, sorry, a Model 1 take profit method. Now, if that turns around and goes all the way back up, you are just going to smile to yourself and say, damn, that works good. And if it just keeps coming through, who cares? I'll get back in sync with it later. Like we did with this one, you get back in sync with it and run it higher. Same with this trade here. You enter in on this, go short, 50, 62%, pay yourself on the way down. So if it comes back up right now, you can smile to yourself and say, damn, boy got some game. Need to close below that. It's awesome how you can use the concepts to manage the trade. So precise, literally nothing better to the tick. It is pretty awesome, hey? Well, how do we follow up with this, Hadi? If this is our Monday morning, how the hell's the week going to be? How are we going to manage to do these, keep doing amazing trades like this all week? Who can say? So, look at this level right here. You see how that institutional order flow, or sorry, not institutional, alternate trade entry reversal was right to the money. We caught it right to the money. And now we're seeing a change in direction. So this could be another surge higher. So this whole wick, we have another little pump up into this high here at 512. Bottom of the hour. Crazy Ivan. Crazy Ivan. So look at this as the next potential price leg lower. See that? From here to here. If I take that 79% out again, where does that put us? Into the disco box right here. Is that some strange coincidence that it's going to put us right on the frickin' money? I think not, my friends. I think not. We have not had a body trade above this level. Now come back, give it a kiss. Do what you're told. And I like the coming for to carrot me home. Swing low, sweet chariot. Carrot for me, coming me home. Swing low. The carrot's gonna bring me home. All right, let's go. Next price leg down, looking for the next carrot down here. All right, so what are we looking for here? A little tap. Continuation. I'm going to go short there anyway. I don't want to, a little late to the party, but I do like the idea of coming into this little carrot down here. So I do not want to see. So what I'm going to use here is a model 2. I'm going to do a model 2 here. Ideally, a model 2 would have been from here to here. So this is going to be a trade model 2. If I trade above this level again on a close, I'll close the trade out. That's my fail-safe candle. My fail-safe is going to be here. Because we've taken a low. We have a fair value gap right there. So if I close above that, I'm on the wrong side of it. You just paid a bit of information, a bit of money for some new information. Institutional order flow entry drill. Come on down. Let's go. And this is going to be a model 2 I'm using now, is a box-to-box trade. As soon as I close that fair value gap in right there, I was going to quickly move to break even. In case it just turns back against me here. I'm a little late to the party here, so you pay yourself at that low right there. Not quite filled in yet. So I'll give it a bit of a break. I'll let this can come all the way back up into here and fill it. I'm okay with that. I'd like to see it stay open for a continuation. But we'll see. Whoa, what happened there? Why is that not moving? Get up there. Why are you not moving? It's saying, screw you, pal. You decided to go there earlier. Look, it's not even letting me go up there. What's going on? The markets are still moving, but it won't let me move my stop loss. It's saying, look, dude. Look, it's not letting me move my stop loss. I'm going to put it up here. Out of its way. And then snap it down. Well, it's already ran through me, so I don't know why it's not taking out my trade. I'm trying to move it up to here. Oh, now it moves it. Boy, there's a delay there, hey? Now I want to get out of this trade because we're already trading through it, so I'm out of that trade. Come on, I'm out of the trade. It's not letting me get out. I'm assuming it would have got me out when I was clicking the get the hell out of jail free card. I don't know why it's not closing that out. Oh, it's just because I want you to lose $400. What was that? Minus 320. So it did take it out when I was hitting it. So now you're looking for a change in direction. I'm looking for a run back up in here. So see how the body's closed above it? Now we're between these two. If we get a market structure shift above these two candles here, I'd like to see it run back deeper into that range. Now that we've got a nice little tap, if we can get a nice little tap off this level in here, go higher. You're already inside this small range here, so you have to get a price down here if you want to catch the small run inside here. If not, you have to wait for this structure shift here with a body candle getting above it, come back into this candle provided support, and that inversion or that fair value gap. It's a fair value gap being reclaimed multiple times here right now. So if you don't get a body above it, you wait. This could still take out this low, come back through here, and that's one of those you wait for up the high or the low to get taken out. A little shift outside the small little range, because you've got a discount box, but you have no premium box, right? All you've got is a premium candle, and its mean threshold is being hit, but it's holding. The wicks are into the rejection block, but the mean threshold is holding price, and so is the fair value gap. So you're banging around between these two levels, that mean threshold and that low. So we want to see this low get taken, and then you get back in sync with it coming back down to this carrot down here. So that's the discount. So if you're inside this range here, that's the extreme discount. Let's take this one for this shits and giggles. As soon as it hit there, I'll take that there, and then stop loss will go, I want to be down here. So if I see it close below there, which it just did, now you get out. So you take your trades and get out, because it traded below it. You trade back into it, now expecting it to come lower. So that's why you take that one as the best chance. If it closes below, you go, I'm on the wrong side of this. It gives you an opportunity to break even, like we just did. It paid for our trade. So that trade didn't cost us anything. $8 we made off of that trade, right? Because we're on the wrong side. That's coming lower. So if you want to get back in sync with it, you say, I'm going short. And I'm putting my stop loss just above that box because I don't want to see it go there. And I'm running for here. As soon as it takes that low out, I'm going to move to break even. Come on, come on, come on. There. So it's a zero stress trade now, and it pays $14 if I'm wrong. Now I want to see this continue pushing hard and fast down here now. That's how you get back in sync with the market, man. That's how fast, that's how quickly you can get back in sync with the market. Now move over here, and you made yourself a little bit of profit. And you're zero stress. You don't see me stressing out over that shit, right? So if it comes back and taps it out, which I'm expecting it to do, I want to see it actually come back into this candle here one more time. Right, come on. Right there. Now you want to see it go low from there. You can come all the way back into this level. I don't want to see it. It could fill it. You'd allow it to fill it. And if you're going to catch a run here, you want to get a premium, buy a premium and sell it at a discount. But right there off that candle is ideally, I want to see it just keep coming down now. Come for our carrot from there. Good morning. I want to share that I started managing my trades like your first model, but like you once I started doing projections, I was able to hold it for longer runs. Hiren, applause, my friend, applause. Good for you. Great job. That's why you use the model. You can start using model 4 or model 3. Model 4 is a little more complicated because you really have to know what it is, what your projections are. So model 1, the fib tool. Model 2 is the box to box trade. Model 3 is the reversal to reversal, and model 4 is projections. But I prefer to use the breakaway and measuring gaps projection to confirm the price run correlations or corrections or extensions. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, man. Whatever method works for you. So as I said, we got that candle there right on the money. There's a level of precision, man. It's a beautiful thing. As soon as you take out that low again, move yourself to break even. It's a zero stress trade and let her run. Let her buck. One tap there. Again, beautiful. Off an old low. Let's go. Come on down. Come on down. Diggity dig, dig, dig on down. If you like what we're doing, hit the like button. Give it a thumbs up if you appreciate what we're doing. We're just trying to read price action, trying to make it interesting for you, make it fun, catch you some awesome trades up and down the range, up and down the range with precision that you'd be hard pressed to find on the internet, other than Michael, of course. Like that's some major perfect precision. Like you can't ask for nicer precision than that. And that right there. Like incredible. So not me, just the algorithm. I'm no one special. We're just here showing you how to read the price action, stay in the charts. So if you like what we're doing, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, pop in here. We're here every day. We're here every day. I'm with you, Hadi. I want to see this get taken out at 11. And then I want to see a reversal. And then I want to head back up. So I'm with you, buddy. And this weekend, or this Wednesday, when we're in, or Thursday, we'll be in Vancouver, or sorry, Toronto with Hadi. I don't know if Hadi and I are going to meet up. Have you got a laptop, Hadi? Can we meet up and do some live trading? We'll do some trading together. I'll put Hadi on the camera. We'll have a chat. We'll do some trading. We'll be high-fiving each other at the cafe. Yeah, if you had a laptop, let's do it, man. Me and Abs, we met up on, we're in Albuquerque. Abs and I met up at the hotel. And we just sat there with our laptops and just looked and talked about charts. It was awesome. So I like the fact that we've closed below this level. You've come back and you've retapped it with precision, I'm saying, and we're going shorter. Now I'm looking for this low to get taken. The low gets taken, 830. If we start to work through that 830 level again and this inversion here, I'd like to see us come back and use that and this candle to keep coming lower for our beloved carrot. And I'll put them over here. Our beloved carrot. So we've gone up the range. We've got the reversal. We went up the range, got the reversal, came down the range, saw a reverse, change of direction, got in short, tap the low, paid yourself, come back out, get short again. Like multiple levels of trade opportunities there. But this is just staying on the chart, staying on the horse, as we call it. There's only 23 likes in here. Only 23 of you like what we just did. 43 of you are holding out on me. I don't know how much more exciting I can make it for you. Don't know how much more exciting I can make it. So right back to near our 830 again. And we're getting a bit of a reaction off of this. There's an immediate rebalance here. I still want to see this hold price come back into this candle inside this range. Pull your range high to low. We want the carrot, but don't marry the carrot. We may get an onion here. If we trade through 474 on a close. We could be running for these relative equal highs above us here and then run back deeper into that range. So just prepare yourself. There's a small, tiny little imbalance above us here at 364. The fact that we're retapping this again without taking that low, a structure break on a 5-minute chart, we've had a reversal. Let's look at this here a little bit bigger. We have old high, a change in direction. We're trading back into it. You want to see this roll over here and come back down now and start heading for this discount box down here at 998 to the bottom of the regular trading hour gap. There's 50% of that small range right there. We're back into this and this. This one wants to go higher. This one wants to go lower. We've traded above this level. So now you're saying, I've closed above here. My swing has been validated. I'm inside the range. I'm above 50% now. So you've gone from discount to premium inside this small range. So now you want to know is it going to break market structure to the upside by getting this market structure shift? Watch that one and that one. Coffee, Molson Canadians, and trading. Molson Canadian. I don't drink that stuff. To be honest, I would like to talk to you. We could just talk. We don't have to trade, my friend. We could just talk. I'll do my show in the morning and then we'll meet up. I'm cool with that. I should do it from the hotel. So I'll do the show in the morning and then you and I can meet up at 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock, whatever. And just chat. I'd love it. 17,700 breakaway gap, 17,450 measuring gap. Where would that take us? Which time frame are you on there, Hiron? Or Hiron? Still inside this one. We have not closed above this level or this level. So we're still looking for a continuation on the downside. We have now traded above this one. So we've got one that supports going higher, one that supports going higher. If we get above them, and this one to go lower is failing. We've closed above it. So if we close below it, right there, which we just did, all in 2 candles, now you're going lower again. And lower we come. So 62% optimum trade entry reversal, and now we want to see our carrot is back in the books again. We're looking for that to finish off down here. 366 to 378. Keep your eyes on that level. Watch how sensitive that level is. What a morning, D. What is your thought or current thoughts on crude oil? Been in and out all morning. Darren, look at your 15-minute chart. Okay, I'll get to that in a second. Let me look at my 15-minute chart, he says, and I will get into oil right now. Word is the word. Word is the word. Well, Craig, what chart? What chart are you on? What time frame you want me to look at oil on? Everybody's heard about the word. Bunka-dunka-dunka-dum. Bunka-dunka-dum. Okay, so right here, Craig, look at the 5-minute chart. Right there. And we'll put that as a five mims. 5-minute chart. Right there. Find support. You want to see that go higher, and you're into this here. So you're between this one and this one. That one's support. You want to see it hold price, and you want to see this march higher. If you really want to get some price action, you've got to get above 8 or 63 on a close. Because just basic order block theory, I'm looking for this last down close candle right here to see a body get above that. Give me a validation of that. Then I want to use the high and the open, no more than the mean threshold, to close up higher inside that range. If that's what you're on a 1 minute, 5 minute, and 15. So there's a 15-minute has already hit the discount box already. Beautiful, nice little tap down here. So we had a body break above it, tap twice, and now you're running higher. So look at that sucker. Holy man. That would have been a beautiful trade this morning, Craig, if you would have caught that 15 minutes ago or an hour ago and caught that run up all the way to here and then mean threshold, blow through there, take out the high. So this is looks like it might be another retracement back into that wick. So on a 1 minute level, I'd be looking for something like this. Look for a body to get above here. Wait for market structure shift above here, Craig. Use this as support to go higher. If you start digging through this premium, there's a little tiny premium right here. If you get through this premium box and this reversal again on the downside, I wouldn't want to see that. You're up in a consolidation for a bit. But if you can get above here, look at this 50% of this range. I'd take the range high to the range low like that. And I'd start hunting liquidity here. I do an internal range model 1 hunt on that. That's my advice there. And sorry, right back in here, a D. There's our 7. There's that key level. See how it held price. We went, remember that little inversion? Now stretch your charts apart and you'll see these things sitting right here. Oh, that was kind of a wonky look. I'm going to remove that one. You'll see what I'm referring to. Tell me that's not precise. That's the fair value gap, the inversion that holds price to go higher, right? On a 15-minute chart, let's look at a 15-minute chart my buddy Hadi is mentioning here. So we've got this nice little change in direction right here. You don't get a chance to get it initially. See how this one leaves? You don't get a chance to activate it. You come back to the order blocks, mean threshold. Like, how beautiful is that? Right off that. When I was talking to Lambo, and I gave that Lambo that little video that you'll find on our channel there, on the weekend, I did that weekend analysis, and I was telling you this, Lambo. Remember I was telling you this fair value gap? You look for a reversal. Once lows are taken, you look for this reversal to occur. The candle, and then I look for the candle to the left of it, which is this candle right here that initiates this run. You could say it's these two if you want, because that one's buried inside those two. I like this one. We run all the way up. We come back inside it right there, right? You hit it, and then you look for higher prices. And you want to see this fair value gap here stay open. Sorry. Yeah, I'll put a little fair value gap there. You'll see what I mean. Look at the consequent encroachment. That's the consequent encroachment. See how it hits it, reacts off of it, taps it one more time and leaves. Beautiful, beautiful entry right there this morning on a 15-minute chart. So we draw that out all the way out here. Look at that consequent encroachment, nailed again, and that's that inversion. Comes back and finally gives us the inversion we're looking for. It didn't give us it here, but it does give it to us once more right here, and then finally exits and leaves. And we run right up into premium box. There's a premium box up here. There's an immediate rebalance. There's a price imbalance sitting right here between 140 and 153, somewhere around there. We're coming back into the old. So once you get that, we get a body trade above the high. What's our rule? If we return to the old high, the mean threshold of the old high, draw it across, you guys. What do you see? Mean threshold, nails it to the freaking pip, and then leaves. Does that not excite you? That's what we talk about every morning. Good for you, Hadi. Nice call. And where are we aiming for? We're going for a little premium level love. That's what we're doing. A little premium level love, man. And then we're looking up here. But you see the logic in that? Do you see how what we harp on every morning? You'll see manifest itself every day. Every day in every way, it gets better and better. Body is above these levels. Find support. Give it a little kiss. And give me a little kiss. Take me to the prom. Give it a little kiss and take it to the prom. Yesterday's gone. Doo doo doo. And it's a mermaid on the rocks. Mermaid on the rocks. It ain't no big surprise. She's lying on the sand and complaining about her thighs. I think they're too big as I lie here on the rocks. Drinking mermaid on the rocks. So you see how you've got a change in direction here. Watch carefully. Don't marry the idea. Change in direction. High taken. Reverse. If we get market structure shift going lower, I just want to see it tap here. Watch it close now. Inside this range. You want to see it get back above that level. Just tapping on the high. I like it. Just start closing up above that level. You don't want to see it come back through there though. So you've gone down below it, you've come back up inside it. So far this giving me the indication it wants to go lower. You want to see it climb back through that level on a close. And this is a 16, 17, Was it 58, 59 candle? This wants to come lower. It feels lower right now. So until I get a close above that level, we're coming down. And we're looking for It's got to get above there. So I've just smacked into it. Bang, bang, bang. Looking for 535. You're making me picture a mermaid on the rocks with eyes really big. Not good, T. Ah, there you go. Still no body. Still no body. Sensitive level, data point. Hells yeah, man. As that consequent encroachment is just holding it. Bang, bang, bang. You're just banging around as between these two little arrays here. This premium or this little premium one here and this bottom of this small little order block. Watch for 50. I tells you, it's got to be precise. It's got to be precise. It's got to act the way you want it to act. Otherwise, don't take it. I will be right back. My coffee is just running through me. So keep your eyes on that now that we're above that level. I like it. Keep your eyes on the box. And then the box. Premium and discount. Premium boxes. $18,199 stopped me out. Paid for info. $50 is not bad. So we got another little change of direction right here. You have to get back through this level. Switch it up. Switch it up. Come back down lower. You see how that's a precise level right there. If this candle's low, that candle's high, lines up with the high of this fair value gap. Traded through it, come back inside it, going lower. I see Hadi got out right there at perfect time. Came back and took you out. Good eye, man. Well done. That's recognizing if you pay yourself at that high, you catch this as a run higher, pay yourself at the high, and it reverses on you, and you see this little imbalance right here, and it trades through that one and takes out this one as well. Comes back into that one. We're going lower. Take out the low, range extension. Inside this range here now, what have you got? You've got this box here. Get rid of this. Look at this box right here. Trade it below it, come back inside it, give it a tap, come lower. That's why I had a tight stop loss. Yes. Better have 50 bucks in your pocket, Hadi, than someone taking 50 bucks out of your pocket. You know, you hear people say to you, oh, 50 bucks is nothing. Say, all right, if somebody came along and just kept taking 50 bucks out of your pocket instead of putting it in there, which one would make you feel better? Eventually you get tired of giving away the 50 bucks. And wait for price action to give you what you're looking for. Like this morning, like, holy crap. Talk about a beautiful little 9:30 reversal and a 10 o'clock reversal. Like, man, oh man. There's your meat of your market done right there on the day. 2,000 handles. A 2,000 handle day. Almost 2,000 handles, 1,600. If you're new to our show, feel free to subscribe, hit the like button and the notification bell. We're here every day. We'll show you how to trade these markets every day, how to recognize and stay on the horse, stay inside this market action. Each candle, we give you 1 minute candles, and we'll tell you where the market's moving on a 1 minute candle. You extrapolate this to a 1 day, 1 hour, whatever preferred time frame you prefer to work on. This isn't specific to just a 1 minute chart. Everything we're showing you here is extrapolated all the way out to a 1 month chart. It doesn't change in any asset class, any time frame. It is algorithmic. We're here every day showing you how to read price action in an algorithmic study. So our carrot still down here, but we're moved to the sidelines because we're waiting. We're inside this range right now. And now we're inside this range. From this range is high to this range is low, inside here. All I want is a smile. This feels like it wants to do another price leg. That gets me feeling this is a new price leg coming. Money is money. Certainly is. I'm questioning this range here. And I feel like we want to come back through here one more time. Again, that's obviously the go, no-go zone. Yeah. Let's see if this holds price here. Because this, if this is the next price leg lower, all the way up into there, that puts us right on this imbalance right here, this BISI. Watch. Watch right there. Boom. Done. Ah, my goodness. You'll love it when a plan comes together, hey? I love it. These little imbalances, that's what I was saying, this repricing here, immediate repricing, all tells me that it's an area sensitivity in that little box down there. Never discount those little boxes. Where's our carrot? We had it down here, right? Still inside this larger range. But we have, was that our discount box? Oh, right here. Yeah. We want our little carrot to get here down here now. 8:30. Now I want to see. These ones are tricky now. I just want to see that just start marching through here now and give us our I want to see that come back into this premium portion of this range, though, back into this breaker. Not just tap it. Give me some body here. Run up into here. And you want a portion of this staying open to take out these lows. We've already taken out the lows. We've already extended the range. So let's see if this holds price. All the way up into the mean threshold of that candle. I'm now stress-free. I'm off that short right there. And I'm stress-free because it rips back against me. As soon as it hits the mean threshold, I'm like right here. I'm out. So I'll wait again. If I get one more tap of this level right here, ideally, I want to see it tap right there. Anywhere inside that box, that could be up to a complete fill of that. So consequent encroachment of the box of the civvy is 426. This would be another nice little price leg down. Oh yes, I like that. Look at the 15-minute chart here, right on the monthly low off of this breaker. Inside this breaker, we've come down and we've tapped it multiple times here now, and we've swept these lows with that candle. So that would be that little pop below those two brings us back into this 15-minute breaker, and either we're going to push down deeper into this one, get into the mean threshold of that, and we get into this institutional order flow entry drill, so twice, or we're going to start to get back into a 15-minute inversion. So let's have a 15-minute consequent encroachment. Look at a 15-minute chart here. So right off in the mean threshold here, we've been banging on it a couple of times. We hit it. This old high here, breaker, we've tapped off the top of that. I was wondering if we ended up getting into one of these situations like this. Get rid of that. Remove. That puts us right back into the first fair value gaps, consequent encroachment, right in the middle. So 17,073. We get a tab off of here, rolls over, comes back down, and then start to get a lift off. I don't want to see anything more than the mean threshold of this first 15-minute fair value gap. So there's the mean threshold of those two candles. I want to see that hold now, and I want to see it start coming back lower. Take out these lows, get back into that level we talked about, which is right in here. Let's see if this carrot still gets hit. Want my $50 back. See how we've closed below that level? Right here. Give it a kiss. Right there. Now come down a little lower. Come lower. Come lower. I would have that sucker pulled right in tight on that open now. I don't want to see the open get revisited. Go. So you entered it right there, right on that open. You're break even plus the cost of your trade. Pay for a coffee and watch this trade. If it comes back and gets you, who cares? You just made coffee watching it. It's like a video game. ATM machine. I'm just going to take out, pay for a coffee here. Still doesn't hit the open yet. Now it did. You're out. Now, people say that's not a way to trade. That's a ridiculous way to trade. All right. Oh, he's on the roof again. He's hammering away on our vent. Lips still not working 100%. Still spilling coffee here. Mean threshold, holding price. We have a break through the SIBI on the downside. You come back up inside it. You want to see this come lower now. Pick out those lows. I'm stress-free now. As soon as it takes that low out, I'm stress-free there. Mm-mm-mm. 15-minute chart right here. You're looking at the mean threshold, Hadi. I like that mean threshold. If we lose the mean threshold, I start getting a little nervous over that, because now you're starting to get into this near the consequent encroachment of this busy here. This wick, 50% of that wick right there. You want to see that hold price now. I don't want to see it go back above that. So watch right here. That is it. I don't want to see that go any higher than that. You can come lower. Takes out the low. There to there, pay yourself. I don't care. It's a 1 minute. You take out a low, pay yourself at a low. I want to see it accelerate now. Get some momentum. Off a ling. Let's go. Good mucking about. I'm at the hour. It's not acting the way you want. You guys should be on the sidelines. Otherwise, you're just going, oh, you're just getting ground up. This is where you make dough. You're just getting ground up in this. Yeah, there's equal lows behind it. Yeah, I'd like to see them take them. But if they hold and trade right back against you and it's not acting the way you want it to act, and we're right into 11:30 now, we're starting to get into the lunch hour. Here's where you can get beat up. So do you want to risk that? Or do you just say, I don't mind. I've got the willpower to wait. Then carry on, my wayward son. There'll be peace when we're done. Just lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. Six mo bond in 1 minute. Six mo bond. What's that? What is that, Chris? What's a six mo bond? I'm not familiar with the old terminology, my friend. Told you, don't take it. Just wait. It's not acting the way you want it to act. Unless it is, then do your thing. But oh, 60-month bond auction results on the yield. 10-year and 30-year moves the market hard usually. Figuring today the 6-month would move it. Ah, okay, the bond market. Unfinished job up there. Oh yeah. 579. 579. Oh yeah, there's a lot of work undone up there for sure. Agreed. Right now, I've got nothing in here on a 1 minute. I've got a 15-minute that's giving you support off that level, but I do believe 15-minute will give you a run below those lows and dip into a consequent encroachment. I do not want to see a consequent encroachment of this. You've had your opportunity to tap it and go, and you haven't. You've come back a third time. So for me, this consequent encroachment on a 15-minute is my suspect run. Or the 125. Keep your eyes on 125. So this little order block right here. That little fellow holds everything up. If it comes down, taps that, clears these guys out. That gets me into the consequent encroachment of this, no, 0.75. And just below that, 0.75 puts us into this candle's mean threshold. I'm just curious to see. And then I want to see a nice little snap off of that, clean reversal, and let's get started. Again, wait for clean price action, you guys. If it's not clean for you, don't touch it. We wanted this to come down here again, and it's still not doing that. It's giving us triple lows now. And on a 15-minute level, we want to see that hold and go, but I want to see it get down one more time and give this one a little kiss here. That's the consequent encroachment of that. Ah. This little fair value gap you see on a 5-minute, look at that. Consequent encroachment hit right on the money, right here. And now you get a reaction. You want to see that react off of that, though, and go higher and take this out. But it's not. It's waffling here. So I don't like seeing all that. I don't like seeing that at all. That's why I think this is going to be taken first. Even if it's for lunch hour, to take that out and then start running higher. So if we get a surge down here, take this out on the downside, clean this up, and then run higher. 12 o'clock. I want to see one of these little market structures get broken to the upside first. You want to see it really get cleared out up here first before you really are much more aggressive for a longer run. But clean this out, look for a reversal, capitalize on that, and then start paying yourself at these highs. On the hourly chart, yeah, oh yeah, agreed, totally agree with you. And look right in here on your hourly, see that there? 576 to 607. Yeah, you got it. That inversion right there. You got it, my man. Look at those, the eyes of a D. He's got them Falcon eyes. You see those small little gaps. Untouched. It's almost like it's probing here and it's saying, hey, guess where I want to go today? I'm just going to come back here, give everybody the impression that I'm done going high for the day. I'll come back into this level and then just launch it higher after lunch. Come back into 50% of this wick on a 1 hour chart. That's 951. 951 puts us right in this little imbalance right here. Ooh, look at that. That puts us, that cleans us up. 951-ish. Right off of, look at Hadi, you're 830 here. Look at how many times she banged off that. I just noticed it now. I was like, wait a second. Look at that 830 candle just banging, just not even touching it, but just so close to getting it. And then it finally hits it right there. Hilarious. Yes, yes. Yes, I agree, man. We got a lot of work to do before we get up there, though, but that's definitely an upside objective. So if we're gonna go a little creepy crawlers up here, I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced they're not gonna come down and run that. You'd have to be above here for me to start changing my mind. Body gets above here. Here's your first breaking structure. Look at the larger range, and I'd be looking right here. You run the highs, wait for a body to break this high, not just a wick. 21 seconds. What? And inside this range, you have to ask yourself from there to there, if that's the inside range, are you buying a premium or a discount here? You're buying a premium. You always want to buy a discount. This is the potential bull trap right there. That reverses and comes back down on you. All of you wanted to go higher on that, got caught in a bull trap, and you're inside this one, and you're paying a premium now for another potential bull trap right above you. A bigger, sharper one with more teeth to come back and get you. Because you start committing buying premiums all the time, then they rip back against you. If you're not buying a discount with a nice clean entry, and this is all chop, you'll be wishing you would have watched your bear trap or your bull trap there. See what I mean? Just get a little wick up there. We want to get a body above here. We're through this level again on the downs, on the upside. Sorry, heading back down again. No bodies through there yet. We're just literally opening on it. So you want to see this continue to close up above here. This is going to find support. If it doesn't and trades through it, then we're back inside this range again. Two seconds, 1 second, there you go. Now you're above it. Marching higher. Look at the fair value gap fill. you want to come back and give it a kiss and take it with you. The bus is coming. Fair value gaps filled, done and dusted there. So now you're looking for mean threshold. The next potential bull trap. Held good. Sharper teeth, man, sharper teeth. So you're inside this range, and the larger range, you're well up into the premium again. That's a potential swing place. We clear that high, look for 45, 48. Now we can see this run back into this range here. If we clear out the mean threshold of this candle and this reversal here, look for structure shift and then see if that runs down deeper into this range and head for these lows again. Clear out that candle, use this candle for support, and we're looking for this level above us here. We didn't get support off of here. That's holding. Mean threshold. $45 should make a high. This fair value gap here has now been broken. It's now been closed above. You're tapping on it now. You want to see it just leave from here and go higher. Mean thresholds holding. Finally came back and tapped that old high. So do we go higher from here, or do we just continue to roll over and do the lunch hour run on this liquidity down here? And ergo your bull trap. I don't see it going up yet. Get back through this level here, then you say it's going up. It's good. This premium box up here. Gotta get a body above here. This is the lunch hour lashings that you're gonna get. That's it for me. Yeah, I'm calling that a day as well. So I'll take my money, move to the sidelines. I just gave back a couple $100 there, so I'm gonna move to the sidelines and wait now. It's always typical for me, lunch hour. After 11:30, it starts getting really choppy, and you miss this gorgeous run for the day. If you have missed it, then you start to get into that. I could do it again. I could do it again, and you just get caught up in this high resistance shit during lunch hour, and you don't give back your profits, man. Move to the sidelines and wait for something clean, even if it's tomorrow. Because today and tomorrow there's no news releases until Wednesday, so we could be going sideways anyway. So you just do these small little internal range liquidity hunts and do a model one is model one profit taking is probably the best one to use for internal range liquidity hunts, especially with these ones that can turn on you really quickly. As soon as you get to 50%, pay yourself half, take half off and move yourself to break even, get yourself into that stress-free place. I'm still looking for this down here. I still think we're going lower. So let's hope we I think that'll be it for me. I think I'll see you guys on tomorrow. I'm got a doctor's appointment, so I will see you guys on at 9:30 tomorrow morning, or 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, somewhere around there. If not, I'll see you this afternoon in the Telegram channel. I'll see you in there. If not, you guys have an awesome day. Thanks again for tuning in. Thank you again for the likes, the thumbs up. I see there's only 30 likes there, but whatever. You know, some people are hard to please. If you like it, hit the thumbs up. If you're new to our channel, subscribe. Hit the notification bell. We'll let you know when we're in. And we're here every day sharing trades, wanting to help you guys improve your understanding of price action and get better and better at not stressing out so much over a trade. You know, once you're in, you can get into a stress-free place pretty quick. And hopefully we can show you how to do that. But until tomorrow, my friends, thank you very much for tuning in. Yeah, lunchtime, I'm going to leave it alone. See you all tomorrow. Y'all have a good rest of your day. Thanks, D. You're very welcome, Abs. I'll quickly rip through this one more time. And we're in the same kind of setup here. You've got these relative equal lows below you. I think the market doesn't want to leave those untouched. 15-minute, not quite so clean on the Dow Jones. Looking for our natural gas key level. Real estate looking for a key level down there. S&P's hit that. Still haven't hit that yet. We're inside the sticks there. Watch here, we've hit that now. Looking for these next two downside objectives in coffee. We hit that downside box, their discount box we were asking about this morning. We hit it right there. Lovely. And we hit our cocoa box there. That's all the same. Oil. Quickly looking at oil. That's super choppy too. Some high resistance there. Gold is through that level, so I'm looking for these lows to get taken out in gold now. Sell side liquidity. Sell side. Looking for this level here in Inca trade. Natural gas, still looking for this volume bounced below us. Bitcoin right up into our premium box this morning. Discount all the way up to premium, through premium, back inside. Just shy of touching those old highs there. If you get back through the box, look for higher prices. Otherwise, I'm still looking down in here. Looking at this as downside objective here. More downside for that. Took out the lows. Nvidia, still looking for Nvidia to get down here. Disney hit our downside box we're looking for. That's $80 for Disney. Back up. Now if we get this, where are we going next? He said, where are we going next? Sell side. Look for sell side liquidity down here. Apple hit our box we're looking for. Hit that this morning. Ford still waiting. Right into that consequent encroachment of this now. This is getting good. It's getting tasty, man. There's some good price action here. Again, looking for an opportunity down here on 775-ish. And where else are we at here? Banks right into our discount box. Looking for this to get down into the $62 range now. And you kept saying it wasn't going to come lower, Gary. I told you. If you're listening, I told you it was coming lower. He'll listen to me one day. British. There we go. We hit our discount box right there. Well, Euro did not get any strength on us at all, did it? Just reversed, came all the way back down. Japanese yen's pulling back through. American dollar's looking for a run back up into here, so that should put more pressure on those guys to go down. Silver right at the bottom of the discount box, and And that's all I've got to say about that. Again, I'm still looking for this for lunch hour, a run on this liquidity below the market here, and then see if we get a nice little kick off of that to go higher after lunch. So until then, tomorrow I'll see you guys. Thanks again for everything. That was a good session. I agree. I loved it. It was lots of fun. And yeah. Thanks, everyone. And as usual, lots of love to all of you. Take care of each other. Be kind to each other out there. And I will see you bright and early tomorrow morning. Thank you for tuning in.